saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword, and did live.
Right, so, okay, this is where brothers say that this is speaking about what?
Which one?
Read that part again. That they should make a...
And they should make an image to the beast,
Okay.
which had the wound by a sword, and did live.
Okay, bring it out. This is talking about what?
Caesar Borgia,
Caesar
right?
Borgia, that's the image. But is that what the scripture's talking about?
No.
Read it again, read the 14th verse.
And deceives them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, which had the power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword, and did live.
Right, okay. Now how do we break this down, Ryla? What's an image?
A reflection.
A reflection, right. So a reflection is something, if you look in the mirror, that's not you physically, it's something that's reflecting you. Now what empire is America reflecting? Rome, right. So that's why you have this, I brought this up before, I'll bring it out again. Here, this is out of the newspaper here, okay, it says, US mirrors the Roman Empire in the Iraq War. Because America's an empire that's patterning itself after Rome, okay. So that's why we got all these books now showing. So you've got all these contemporary writers saying the same thing. They're coming to a conclusion, there's a question mark, but they're not coming, they don't have the spiritual understanding of the scriptures. But they're all coming to the same conclusion, asking questions. Are we wrong? Because the Roman Empire is patterning itself exactly after, the American Empire is patterning itself exactly after the Roman Empire. Okay, so now read that part again. See how the scriptures is coming to light? Okay, it's not talking about Caesar Borgia. Okay, read it again.
Saying to them that dwell on the earth, they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword, and did live.
Right, so when was Rome wounded by the sword? In 476 AD. When it was destroyed. How was it, how did it live? It was revived on the shores of America. Okay, right, read on.
And he had the power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as...
So, through the Roman Empire being revived through America, that's how it's giving life unto the beast, okay? That they should both speak. How does an empire speak? Through its policies, democracy, republicanism, all that comes from ancient Rome. Okay, read on. And
cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Right, read on.
He called all both, small and great, rich and poor.
Right, now, okay, this is where it gets tricky. Okay, he calls it all both small and great, rich and small. Now this ties into the question that you asked about the burning of the books and what happened during the time of the Maccabees. Okay, because history repeats itself. Okay. Read the 16th verse again.
And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right, okay. Right. So, Ryla, help me out here. A beast is a what? An empire, right?
Yeah.
So what's a mark? A mark is what? We just went over it, right? Loyalty. Or servitude, okay, that's what it is, okay. Now, why in the forehead? Because that's where your prefrontal lobe is. Scientists have discovered where you know right from wrong, you make decisions, okay. Now, in their forehead, now and in their right hand. Why does it say right hand?
Action.
Okay. Give me Exodus, the 13th chapter. Let's deal with that right hand. Exodus, the 13th chapter. The 13th chapter, Exodus. And give me the 9th verse, 13 and 9.
And it shall be for a sign unto thee upon thine hand.
Right, so we know about signs, right? Just like we have marks, Satan has marks. We have physical and spiritual marks, Satan also has marks, okay? So now, read that from the top again.
And it shall be for a sign unto thee upon thine hand.
Right, why does it say upon your hand? because it's talking about your actions, okay, what you're carrying out to do, okay. Explain as you read on.
And for a memorial between thine eyes.
Right, between thine eyes, because that's where you make your decisions. Okay, read on.
That the Heavenly Father's laws may be in thy mouth.
Right.
For with a strong, with a strong hand hath the Most High brought thee
right,
out of
what's
Egypt.
in your mind is going to come through your mouth.
Right.
Okay, that's why Yahweh said it's not that what goes within a man that defileth him, it's what comes out of a man that defiles him. Okay, give me the 16th verse.
And it shall be for a token upon thine hand, and for the frontlets between thine eyes.
Right, frontlets between thine eyes. It's saying the same thing again, isn't it? Okay, it's repeating the same thing. Okay, between thine eyes. Read on.
For by strength of the hand of the Most High brought us forth out of Egypt.
Right, mention the hand again, the hand of the Most High. Okay. So now, go back to Revelations now. Now we can read it with understanding. Okay.
And he calleth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right hand or in their foreheads. Okay. So now we know what that means. Okay. Your actions and your decisions. That's what it's speaking about. Okay. Read on.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he had the mark or the name of the beast.
All right. Okay. The bar, help me out here. What's this talking about? Is this talking about the microchip?
No.
Right.
It's,
Why isn't it talking about the microchip? Because it says buy or sell. Does this mean that when money becomes unavailable, the white man's going to put a microchip in your hand, where when you go into the supermarket, it goes bloop, and you can, you know, collect your shopping or pay? What's it talking about?
It's talking about buy or sell. It's like saying no man will be, you can be obedient to the beast without receiving a mark. I think the precept is Proverbs, I think, 23 and 23.
Okay. Yes, sir.
I was going to say Revelation 3:18.
Right. That's where you go. Okay. Let's get the breakdown of buying and selling, because this is where brothers fall off the horse. It's not talking about money,
Spiritual.
period. Okay, before we go to Revelation 3:18, go to Isaiah 55 and 1. Okay, it's not talking about money at all. This is where brothers fall off the horse because they're not spiritual. It says buy, they think, money. It's talking about cash, cashless society. See, you go into your Bible interprets Bible. You don't go outside of the scriptures. If you go outside, you get messed up in your head.
That's right.
You come to your own conclusion. Oh, it's just actions. That's where and they're going to make it fashionable. You know how they're going to do that? They're going to make all the rap stars do it. And, no, you're going into your own heads. That's where you've fallen off the horse. Just stay in the scriptures.
That's right.
That's what we learned at the old school. Stay in the scriptures. Okay? Right. Read up. Read.
Hold, everyone that thirsteth.
Okay.
Hold, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters.
Right.
And he that hath no money,
Right.
come ye, buy and eat. Yea, come, buy wine and milk without money.
Right. Why does the scriptures keep saying that? Buy without money. Why does it keep saying this? No, but why does it keep emphasizing buy without money? Why is it saying that? Because it's making us realize something in Revelations here. It's not talking about money at all. Okay? It's not talking about the money. Okay? But what wine the bar is it speaking about?
So it's talking about the philosophies,
This
trade.
knowledge, huh?
It's true.
How much did you pay for this?
That's right.
How much did you pay for this? Did you go to a theological school of learning? This comes without...
Yeah.
You went to Catholic school? Okay. This truth, it comes without money. It's not something that you pay for. That's why it says without money. Okay? Read it again now.
Hold, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters. And
What
he
does
that,
water symbolize? Like Yahushua said,
Word.
out of his belly.
It's on the flow of waters.
Right, it's talking about the knowledge. Okay, read on.
and he that hath no money, come ye, buy, and eat. Yea, come.
When the Moses said to Ezekiel, eat this, what was he referring to? The knowledge. He's referring to this knowledge. So, when it says without money, what's he talking about? This knowledge. Okay, read on.
Come, buy wine and milk without
What
money.
does the milk symbolize? Like in the
word.
scriptures.
The word.
Yeah.
The word, right? It's talking about Isaiah 28, right? When it says about weans off of his mother's milk. What's it speaking about? The truth, the word, right? So it's not talking about money. Go to this will just destroy it. Go to Proverbs 23 and 23. It's not talking about the microchip and cashless society. You're going off, right? You're going off. Brothers can use this if they want to edit it. You're going off. You got it?
Buy the truth and sell it not.
Right?
Also wisdom and instruction and understanding.
Exactly. Buy the truths. So the wisdom it's talking about is the truth. Okay? But it tells you without money. So it's not talking about money. Okay? Now, go to
What problem was that?
Proverbs 23 and
23.
23. Easy one to remember. Okay. Right, so what is he speaking about? The buying and the selling. Okay, we'll go to Revelations now. Revelations 3 and 18. Go to that scripture.
I counsel thee to buy of me gold tried in the fire, that thou mayest be rich, and white raiment, and that thou mayest be clothed, and that shame of thy nakedness do not appear.
Okay, so the key word in there is what I counsel thee to buy of me. So when it says buy, what is it actually speaking about? We've determined that it's talking about this wisdom. But it's not talking about money. Okay, what it's talking about is talking about being convinced. That's what it's talking about. That's what buying and selling. Buying in the scriptures is talking about worship. That's what it's speaking about. It's talking about knowledge. I'll give you an analogy. If I try and convince you of something, I'm trying to convince you, right? You say to me, I ain't buying it. What are you actually saying? You're not receiving it. So that's what it's speaking about when it says buying and selling.
That's a Judah word, actually.
How can we reverse that? If I'm trying to, how can we put that in the opposite? If I'm trying to convince you, you're trying to, yes.
You sold it. You sold out.
Right, sold. That's what it means. It means, right, it's sold, it means the same thing. Oh, you're trying to sell something to me and you say to me, oh, he didn't buy it. That's how you reverse the meaning. You didn't buy it. You're saying what? That I wasn't convinced. Okay, that's what we're speaking about. That's why Yahushua says, buy of me gold tried in the fire. Okay, that's what it means here. Get another example. Go to the Apocrypha. Go to Ecclesiasticus 51 and 25. Ecclesiasticus 51 and 25.
I opened my mouth and said, buy her for yourselves without money.
What's he talking about? Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. Buy her for yourselves without money. It's talking about this wisdom, this knowledge.